Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wassalatu wassalamu ala Sayyidil Mursaleen wa ala alihi wa ashabihi ajma'in. Inshallah, today we'll look at those aspects which breaks our wudu. We won't cover the normal aspects which we already know about. The other things which break our wudu are if we bleed. And if we bleed in such a way that the blood actually flows from its place, that will break your wuzu, and that blood is impure. Sometimes the blood just shows up on the skin but doesn't flow. That does not break your wuzu, and that blood is not impure. Flowing blood is impure and it breaks your wuzu. In the same way, the same ruling is for pus. Pus has the same ruling as blood. If you vomit a mouthful, then that will break your wuzu. If it says you become insane, so becoming insane breaks your wuzu. Even if you go to sleep and you sleep flat and you become like you don't know what's going on around you, that will break your wuzu. If you become unconscious, that also will break your wuzu. Don't try it though. Also, if you are in namaz and, as we say, you laugh out loud. If you laugh in such a way that you can hear yourself but nobody else can, then that will break your salah. That will break your namaz. But if you laugh in such a way that the people around you can hear you too, that will also break your wuzu. This is an unusual masala, but it is in the books, so we have to accept it. And that is that if you laugh, obviously we shouldn't, but sometimes we just can't help it. So just a smile would do. If you laugh with a voice that you can hear yourself, that will break your salah. So you'll have to pray your salah again. But if you laugh in such a way that others can hear too, if somebody was sat next to you, he would be able to hear, then that will break your wuzu. You will have to do your wuzu again, otherwise your namaz will not count. Now, there are some misconceptions about what things break your wuzu. For example, some people think tears break your wuzu or crying in namaz. No, even in namaz, crying is okay as long as you don't cry with voice. Okay? In the same way, tears, if they flow, they won't break your wuzu. Some people think, and this masla was asked, if I look in the mirror, does that break my wuzu? Obviously, that does not break your wuzu. And some people think that looking at yourself unclothed, or if somebody else is not wearing clothes like children or whoever it is, that also does not break your wuzu. So the things which I mentioned, they are the main things which break your wuzu, and other things not. So we've got to be careful. Wa akhiru da'wana anil hamdulillahi rabbil alamin.